Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6.
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter.
Takes a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That's a cute ball. And it's hoisted clear. It is a corner. Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Insigne with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. And that's a good ball. Chance! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Just one goal in it now. Game on! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Ibrahimovic. Brilliantly cut out. That's a little off target. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Romario. And it's Insigne. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in space and looking for options.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Alarm. Ball played for Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Bellingham. Oh, well measured. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Bergomi. Deep into stoppage time. And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative. and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's picked it up out wide.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Thuram. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. That's been cut out. Well played. Van Dijk. Bergomi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ah, looks a smashing ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Beckenbauer. That has been slung wide. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rummenigge. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lyon clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is good alertness.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football.